I like how it started off already. Who's in? Who's in? What up, Dirty? It's a surprise little live, man. I wasn't surprised. I wasn't going to go live at all. And caught a snook on the second cast and was like, well, I'm going to go live. Mississippi Catfish, DIC, welcome in. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Cindy. I already caught a snook. So I was like, forget it. I might as well go live. Let's see, something's going on like this one. There's a reason I don't like 3 hooks. For some reason, I always tangle them. I came down to the dock this morning just to see what it was, and I brought my pole and caught a snook second cast. I was like, well, I'm going to stay on here, I guess, for a little bit. Yeah, 1 snook, thank you. It's not actually on the video, but it is actually caught today. I do have a short that's going to have it. My wife was able to get to her phone before I fully got it in. I actually had to go in the water, which is why I just said, forget it. I'll just go, I'll go live now. I'm not going to make a long one today. I don't really know what we're doing. I'm just going to kind of waste away the morning a little. It wasn't a big snook. It was like 22 to 24. But he hit it like he was big. I'm using a lure that I haven't used yet at all. See, making sure I have nothing in my pockets because I had to jump in. All right, so I'll show you real quick. I just bought it. She got a pretty good deal on it, really. But I think this is more of a bass lure, but it is already hooked up, so it did work. I think I'm going to turn around real fast though before I go this way and go that way. Brett Favre. Oh, welcome in there, Brett Favre. What has it? I didn't bring my glasses. Abigail Copin. Welcome in. For the snook, you'll have to wait till I throw out a short on it, guys. My wife's going to transfer it over to me, and then we'll go from there. But the snook for today was caught second cast, and I wasn't live yet, so we ended up getting a short video of it. We're using top water right now. I just came down to play around for a little bit. Figured after I caught that fish, why not? Marines Army Mom, welcome in. Papia? I think that's how you say it. Welcome in. And hello to you as well. Let's take a look to see what's playing around over here. Let's see, I forget I got to square up to the thing. You would think I'd be used to this stinking chest thing by now. I'm hoping that's boat wash right there. It is Saturday, so. Ooh, got some good boat wash if that's what it is. Looks like it though. Let's see who's in here. Cynthia Carmichael. Age is just a number. I'm taking it you're younger. It's okay. Thank you for your support of the trans child drag shows. I'm definitely not supportive of that, Cynthia. There's zero support for the drag shows. And I'm not really dealing with that stuff. I don't want to hear you. That was weird. Weirdo, disgusting. Zero support for that. That's gross, man. Hey, Shaw Dog. Welcome in. I am fishing for snook, actually. Anything else that decides to bite it would be totally welcomed. But actually, I am just trying to prime the engines. My season starts Monday, and I hit it really hard. So I'm just kind of seeing what's playing around the docks by my house right now because they're just fun to catch. The first one was a really ripper. You'll see the short. Unfortunately, it wasn't live when the actual first snook got caught, but there is one caught so far today, and you'll see the actually everybody will see it eventually, but for the first 2 days, it goes to my happy crew. That was a horrible cast. That was not a good cast at all. Anyway, the first one pulled some pretty good drag and got up inside of the the pilings, unfortunately. The water's super dirty because we've been getting a lot of rain lately. 2 more days, yes sir. Name a bike for an edit. Name a bike, like a pedal bike or a motorbike. You talking about motorcycles? Guaranteed Harley. Talking about pedal bikes? I don't know. Cannondale? I don't know. I have no idea. So the new lure has already produced one fish. I'll show you guys what it is. It does come from Spro. I like their jigs, so I figured I'd give this a shot. But this is, I believe, their blackbird or whatever. It's got like the little wing like the blackbird, has tail feathers on the bottom. I'm not a big fan of 3 hooks, so I'm pretty sure that middle one's going to disappear. But maybe not. We'll see. But it has produced a fish. This is really the first time I've actually used it. And that's what I was hoping for soon. There it is, there it is, there it is. All right, so we've got a rush in here. Let's see if we can get this sucker to bite, huh? I need to spin around. I'm not sure what that was. There's definitely something rushing, though. do some better work, how much do you earn from it? I'm not here for money, buddy. I do it because if it does pay me, then it pays for my lost, maybe my lost lures at the most. I do this just because I like it. I mean, if I get paid for this, like actual paid for this, that would be awesome. I sure as heck wouldn't be crying about that. But my overall goal is just really just to have a channel. Period. I don't care about all of them. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of them either. Chartreuse and white, not for me. I don't really care for chartreuse and white. Not in dirty water. Not for dirty water. Once in a while I'll throw white on, but I like it in clear water. Definitely in clear water. Not my favorite for dirty water though. I do use it though occasionally. I also have found some fish will run away from it because it's too bright. It looks weird. Yeah, I use it sometimes. I do use it on sometimes. Catch and release. What's going on? Somebody running their mouth. Save animals, save Earth, smart boy. Well, welcome in, smart boy. I hope I catch something for you. Unfortunately, I can't eat it right now. But that is going to be rectified as of Monday. But I am challenging myself. Everybody heard me say that. I am. Oh, that's a big sting. That was a big stingray, guys. That was a big one. Up under here with me. Where's he at? Where'd he go? Oh, he had a big, nice hole. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Oh, that's a big rock. Okay, found that one too. I normally don't come this close to the edge, but why not? Let's see. Maybe something's hanging out in here. Save the animals, save the earth. Bro, I belong to PETA, bro. People eating tasty animals. Bye, love you. Good morning, Lord. What up? Oh, I do, smart boy. Don't worry. Not on Monday, though. I'm going to be honest with you, smart boy. If I catch a 30-inch snook, that sucker's getting eaten. But I'm probably going to just keep one, maybe two this year. We'll see. This second half, I did really well the first half. I just really want to fill the freezer a little bit for the winter. That's really all I want to do with it. There's nothing I really want to eat out of here right now other than the snook. My stomach is ready for some snook, though. But right now, I'm hoping for oversized. I seen some monsters on the dock, and I don't care when I catch them. Nobody really, what up? Hey, Granny's Corner, welcome in. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that at all. I have no problem with it, but when someone attacks me for it, it's just ridiculous. I like eating fish. I like eating them a lot, actually. I'm conservative enough. I stopped eating trout for over a year. I just ate well, actually, I didn't even eat them yet. They're frozen. I got them in the freezer right now. My first set of them in probably the last 2 years. I haven't eaten trout in 2 years. I thought I'm not even eating them from my area anymore at all. I noticed a decline really fast in here. I ate a couple and I noticed a major decline, so I just backed off on eating them anymore. They're good though. You get a good like 17, 18 inch, man, that's a good eating fish. There's a chance it has worms though. Just got to cut them out. It's supposed to be safe to eat them. I just don't know if I want to take that chance. Now, I don't know what I'm doing for Sunday, though. What we got here? Best spouse. Hello, how are you? Welcome in. Thanks for coming in. Mr. Nice. A nice yellowtail or hogfish or mahi would be nice to see. I would be lovely to see that, except for I'm not far enough south for yellowtail, and I'm nowhere near the ocean, although I am near it, but I'm not that far out. I would have to be a fairly far way out for that, especially this time of year. I think they're being caught. Mahi is being caught at like, I think it was like 180 to 250 or something. Last I heard. Fishing in this gap way I'm fishing, I'll probably pull a trout, if anything, out there. Unless there's a bunch of bait out there and the snooker just sitting on them. Yeah, I would have loved them too, Reefer. That would have been awesome. 2 for 1 protein. Oh, that's great. 2 for 1 protein. Yeah, I've heard people eat them. They say, "Ah, man, you don't even notice them." And I'm like, I would notice them. I've gotten fish and ate fish that had worms in it. I just cut the worms out. Like that whole section I found it in gets cut out. I do have other lures, but I kind of want to just run this for a little bit to see if I catch any more than the one I've already pulled off there. New Jersey Wise Guy, good morning. Nice. Yeah, I understood, Reefer. Nothing live through. Yep, that's exactly it, Ian. And that's the way I eat them anyway, because they're such a soft meat. If you like steam them, they're nasty. If you bake them, they're pretty soft. So I mean, they get real mushy. The sun's kind of high right now to be probably running. I don't know. Forget I'll run it most of the day. I have my bag with me, just not on me. Damn, museums are no joke today. Granny, I saw that on the West Coast. Is that on the East Coast? I know you know where I am, so. Is that on the East Coast or is that just on the West Coast still? That'll freaking suck if it's over here. Really not trying to lose flesh. I mean, I don't mind losing weight unless it's a fat eater. If it eats fat, I'm down. I'll be staying in this water for a while. Eric, welcome in. Florida best. Yep, it was off Jupiter. No! You Westerners, you people have eaten a lot of meat. That's correct. I'm guessing you've killed a lot of plants, smart boy. I'm okay with it. I'm here for it. All about that meat. I imagine you've killed quite a few plants in your life. What it sounds like to me. Reefer, it's actually salt. It's if I go a little bit further in one of these like canals that connect to it, or if I go in like one of the rivers that connect to it, or a creek or whatever, the further I get away from it, obviously, the more brackish it gets, and then it gets closer and closer to fresh. But where I'm at right now, I have a bunch of different inlets, one south of me and one way north of me that are bringing in water, and the river flows straight to Sebastian and down further south. It goes all the way down. I want to say it goes all the way down where you got to go out one point and go back in, but I don't think it's considered the river no more, is it? Dirty, am I right with that? Down by you, the river goes to an inlet and goes straight out, right? And then you have to go out and go back in because there's another river that picks it up for further south of you, correct? Or am I wrong? My wife and I were going to buy a boat, and we wanted to put it in as far north as we could, have one of our friends bring the vehicle back, and then just coast all the way down south with the boat while we camp and all the islands we see and all that. I thought that would be a blast. Although sleeping in the heat sucks, so I'd have to come up with a way to get like some kind of... I think I had to come up with some kind of air conditioner or something to keep me cold. That is exactly right. She's not wrong. That's exactly how you find where I am. In Brevard County, straight across from Orlando. We're catching really nice weather right now because it keeps raining, so it's cooling us off at night or whatever. So when you wake up, it's actually doable. There are so many times Florida is not doable. It's just too hot sometimes, man. Wonder if I should switch up to something below the surface. Damn, this thing casts a mile, though. This thing casts a mile. Did you see that? Steam coming off? Yeah, that's cool. Are there fishing fees or licenses? That's correct, Larry. There's definitely going to be a licensing situation here. It's not too bad. I don't think they try to gouge the, well, I live here, so I don't know what they cost for non-resident, but I don't think they try to kill you on the fishing, but they really do probably gouge you pretty good on the hunting if you wanted to hunt here. Even though, to be honest, there's 3 things that pretty much hunt here that are awesome, and that would be your pig, of course, your hog, which is nice to hunt, I'm sure. And the other ones I'd want to hunt here would be a gator. Obviously, it's a draw, though. You got to put your tags and everything in first. And then the Osceola turkey, because it's the only place that it's actually native. Anywhere else you find it, it's been introduced. Be also something ate it right there in front of me. Be sweet. Ocala, huh? Captain Jed, welcome in. Simone Tiny. Simon Tiny. PP. Simon Tiny PP. Okay, that's funny. Buenos dias. Good day to you too. I have never ice fished, Emma. Not one day. I want to try it. I think it'd be neat. But now that I live in Florida, I'm kind of a sissy when it comes down to it. Blazing, what up, man? I'll give it a shot, Blazing. I'm gonna put them in timeout. Monday, that starts for me, man. I can't wait to get a big snook this year, man. I've had caught some big ones this year already, but this is the mullet run. It has started. I'm seeing large schools of mullet already. So, and on top of that, with that, I should say, we get a lot of greenies and whatnot that come in. So they come in first with the monster snook, or the monster mullet. When I say monster mullet, they're like 5-6 pound mullet. That's a bait fish. I'm sure stuff eats it though. I just don't know what. I've never seen anything big enough to eat one. Maybe the tarpon, I imagine. Imagine the big tarpon do. From Maine to... Nice. Yeah, I remember you. I remember once I said your name, I remembered that you were been in here before. If you live in Florida and have small children, you can buy them a lifetime hunting and fishing license for about... Oh, that's awesome. Granny, I didn't know that at all. Headed out to Stripers, bro. Oh, good luck, man. I hope you get them, Simon. I figured it did, Jamie Shell. Welcome in as well. Alyssa Hetfield, how are you? Welcome in. Jackson, welcome in. Morning, Alyssa. Captain Jed. And Tim. Are you saying you're gay? I'm not sure. Congratulations, I guess. Is that what you're looking for? Big Banks, yes. I am in Florida. I am on the east coast of Florida. And I am at the moment right outside my house. I am just down the road from where I live. When I'm by the road, I mean literally just across the other side of A1A. Or US 1, I mean, sorry. I used to live on A1A. That shit's expensive over there, man. I wish my neighbor moved his boat up just a little bit more. It makes it a little easier to throw things under it. So selfish. All right, so who's already getting in trouble? Timed out for 300 seconds by Blazing Bees. All right, let's see what he had to say. Oh. Hope Sound? No, sir. Indian River, guys. I'm in Indian River at the moment. Yeah, she's not joking. Right now, they are on the beach, but I think they're north of me, Jamie. Where are you at, Jamie? Are you close to Brevard County area? I believe they're a little north of me. So, I mean, they're not big schools yet, but they're starting to smash them on the beach. Yes, Ron is correct on the stamps idea. You had to have stamps for everything, and I do. Trust me. Now that my percentage is up, hopefully when it goes through, it's actually fairly just stained water. I could see the bottom. It's been a little while since I've seen the bottom. Ooh, that was a deep one. Oops, slipped off my finger. This thing casts a mile, man. That thing's far out there. 7/8 of an ounce. That's funny. What up, Small Water? How you doing, buddy? How you doing, John? Happy fishing. Gotta go cook breakfast. Man, that sounds delicious. Have a good one, Granny. Damn, did I take my medicine this morning? I bet I didn't. Take that when I go in. There's definitely a lot of bait in here. I'm seeing them. They're everywhere. Oh, good deal. Melbourne, nice. Jamie, we're in the same area. They're on the beach here at the moment? You've heard this? Or you've seen this? That could change what I'm doing Sunday real quick. I tend to like my topwater to be silent, but for some reason they have all the little bells and whistles in this one where it's making clicks and pops and everything else. I can hear it from here. Oh well. Let's go see if we can't catch something. 65 and older required, no fishing license, but stamps are required for seasonal fishing. Really? That's nice. I do know that being a disabled vet that I am, and you got to have a certain percentage, but my license gets cut down to the children, I believe. I get to pay basically the same price as a child. License is super cheap for a child. Anything playing around on the dock? Come on, baby. Come on, baby, bite my wire. Come on, baby. You're in here somewhere. We are going to stop and put the bag on in case I want to switch out lures. I like this top water right now. We've been seeing some bruisers on the friggin' dock though, man. Of course, I got my pole down here and they're not going to show up. I agree, Simon. God bless everyone. I do believe that as well. What's up, man? What's up, Bass Bros? How you doing? Welcome back. Jamie Shaw, that's why I'm trying to judge where you're seeing. Because oh, Jamie, you're gonna want to do that soon if you can. Right now, that mullet run's pushing, actually very heavily. That mullet run's actually already in process, and then in like a week or two, we're gonna have it so thick for the next month. And go on that beach and just start catching snook. Because if it's on the beach now, then Sunday should be where I go. Maybe I can convince my wife to go to the beach just to see if there's bait on it today. Not for fishing, but I'll go and take a look. If there's bait today, that means tomorrow I'll go to the beach then. I'll just run up and down the beach. My wife will probably come with me for that. I'll probably just bring 2 poles. One really heavy one for the big giant tarpon that sit on the beach with the snook. And then 1 pole to just rock for friggin' big snook. And they are big on that beach. When they get on the beach, they can get real big, man. Good Lord. You can see 45s and stuff like that on the beach. That's fun. All right, let's roll to the front. Who's that? Hey, guys. So somebody was at my door. It didn't look like my wife. Now I gotta walk back in there. I had no intentions of being in the water today, guys. I was really just going to go down here and fish off the dock for a little bit and catch, maybe if I caught something, I got a live or I got a video out of it. But, oh, they do touch. That sucks. I caught something in second cast, and you know, either first or second cast might not be the best thing to do. It's fun. Sometimes that's the only fish you catch. So we're gonna go ahead and maybe go grab my bag and start heading over to this spot where I like. I might even walk a little bit today. Yeah. 36 snook was ridiculous. I caught a 35 right here. Right here. I know when you look at the video, it doesn't show like his face, but I swear to you, that thing was on O. When I pushed its head down, it was on O. Maybe it's the angle, I don't know, but it was a 35 that I pulled out of here. I pulled 36s out of here, and I pulled a 42 on this side over here. And then recently, further south, like 2 miles or so from my house, I pulled the 46 to 48, but I have no video or no pictures to prove it. Story between me and another guy, because he came running down thinking I was hurt on how excited and screaming I was. So I kind of felt bad that he come running down with an emergency kit, but it was hilarious. So that's it. That's all I had to prove on that one. But so there's some big snook in here. I'm just gonna go and grab my bag real fast. I gotta climb up out of here again. This is the dock I get to use, guys. It is not my dock. I do call it my dock, but I don't know why, but it's not mine. I wish it was. God, I wish it was. Because right there at the end of that, I'd have to put a lift in there, maybe extend them, put a lift in there, put the boat in there. basically sell one of my kids so I can put a roof on top of it, you know. Tom, welcome in, buddy. Yes, 46 to 48 was a beast of a fish. That's what you were talking about. Tight lines. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody. Good luck, bro. Thank you, Jamie. Hopefully you subscribed and keep an eye on it. And you move back down here, we can actually meet up and go fishing maybe. I don't mind up with my subs, man. I think that's cool. So let me know if you subbed up. You might be able to meet up and go fishing, especially if you move back to Melbourne. Good Lord. It's messy over here today. It's starting to clear up though, so we are going to switch up baits. Yeah, unfortunately, my kids are old enough now to be able to tell me no. That's funny. Puberty blockers. I'm just wanting your kidney, kid. That's funny. My kids, two of them have kids. One of them's young, and the other one is moved on. He's passed, unfortunately. Way too young to do that, but he did. He did. But the weird thing about that, talking about kidneys and everything on a serious note, when he did eventually, when he passed, he took his own life. He did donate his parts to science, so he saved like 3 lives, and I believe he helped a man walk, helped a man see. So I guess some good came of his passing. So I guess in a way, he sold his parts, I guess, in a weird way. A weird view to look at, too. Anyway. All right, guys, we're going to take that and put that away at the moment. So, let's run one of these. Okay, so, what shall I run next? Large Nessie, 7-inch. Large coal shad, 6-inch. And then I've got, of course, the Nessie 5-inch white and in a shad color, which doesn't sink as well. And then, of course, I've got Old Faithful. So which one? 6-inch, 7-inch, or Old Faithful? Thank you, Bass Bro. I'm still working on it, and there's baits that are easier to talk about it than others, but yeah, I don't really know where to go with it other than just to accept it, you know. All right, Dirty's calling for the 6-inch. I don't have any watermelon, Lord Blanca. I apologize. Steve's calling for 7. We got 1 and 1. 6-inch on Cindy. All right, that just sounded really weird and made me chuckle. Sorry about that, Cindy. All right, so we got 2 for 6. Thank you, Steve, and welcome in. Appreciate you coming in. Can't get them out. Hey, Reese, good morning. Welcome in. Yeah, it's still the waking up and being weird dreams and stuff like that's probably the hardest part right now. I've accepted the fact that I'm never going to see him again or anything like that. But, you know, I've accepted that. I'm still just having trouble with everything else. Anyway, I digress. All right, so we got 6 inches is the winner at the moment. Anybody else going to put a little guess at 6, 7, or Old Faithful? We got 2 votes for the 6 at the moment. 1 vote for the 7 at the moment. They both work really good. I ran them yesterday just in the water to see. That sucks. 22 inch. That would be one hell of a friggin' lure, man. Could you imagine trying to cast that? 22 inches? God, that made me laugh, Cynthia. I'm sorry. The way it came out, the whole thing, I was like, oh, man, that's horrible. I just sat here quietly laughing, trying not to laugh too much. See you later, Manuela. Thanks for stopping in. All right, so we're going to go with the 6 since I didn't get any more. 6 it is. 6 it is. 7, put it off to the side. The 6 right here. See, my 7 fell out of my pocket this morning and was floating in the water when I caught the snook. So the box is all wet now, but other than that, still in good shape. I did run this. There is one thing I found weird about it, the way this coal shad runs. It seems like it runs sideways a little bit. And I can't figure out if it's because of this. I don't know. It's weird. It swims a little weird, but something tried it last night, so I know that it actually is brought stuff in. I was only out here for like 5 minutes. Something tried it, popped it right out of the water. It went flying in the air, missed it, but something tried it. It's the only thing I don't like about it is it stays really close to the surface, but at the same time, I also like that about it. Kind of weird. But we'll go ahead and run it. These are new lures, definitely new to me. They're not necessarily new to the market. They're just new to me. I tie them on with a loop knot. Anybody who's familiar with my channel knows I do FG knot when I do braid to, when I run braid to my leaders, it's an FG knot. And when I tie most of my lures, not all of them, if it is a lure that has a split ring on it, I do not tie that to that same way. I just do the old fisherman knot. I need to come up with better ways to tie that one at least. All right, so we're going to toss some stuff back in here. We're going to leave some stuff behind. I'm going to toss this back in here. So I'll see if the beach is pushing anything today. If I see big giant black schools out there, maybe switching up gears. I may go to the beach tomorrow instead, but I don't know. It's supposed to be crappy weather. And you can't run in the beach. At least I can run in the docks. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what the weather's holding. We'll see if there's anything even on the beach anyway. And right now, we'll see what's going to eat this 6-inch, if anything. Well, that sucked. That hurt. All right, let's get back in the water here, guys. Yes, I have a ladder here. No, it won't support my weight. I've made that thing look like a pretzel one day. I was like, yep, we're not getting my fat butt down that thing again. Oh, we forgot to go into 4-wheel drive on my little Crocs here. That's because I had to jump in to get the other fish. That's the one thing I hate about fishing on this dock, or any dock really. When you catch something fairly decent sized, it's always going to run under it. If you don't have enough of poundage test, as soon as it touches something, it breaks. So you lose a lot of fish fishing from the dock. The only way you get to keep them is if you wear them out before, they get to the dock, and then they're so tired, their head's out of the water, and then they're good to go. But most of the time, they get to the dock, their head's still down, and they're still hauling butt. And usually it's just, I've even lost entire rods due to that because I've blown them up. In fact, I had a really nice carbon shield from Tsunami, and it blew up on this dock over here, over this dock right here, trying to pull out the a snook from underneath it. It just broke it in 3 pieces. See, the thing swims weird, that's for sure. We got other stuff in case this goes awry. All right, let's get out of this little section here. Let's hope the big boy is still cruising around in here today. That would be ideal. Eventually we'll go check to see if the Goliath is actually back in his hole today. That was fun. What's going on? You hurt yourself? See you later, Tom. Oh, God. I try not to get eaten. I've done pretty good so far. This thing also casts a mile, so that's nice. I noticed, though, if you want it to kind of go fairly normal, I'm probably going to have to add some nail weights to it to straighten it out, I think. With weight at the bottom, it'll probably pull it down and it'll actually straighten it out some, I'm hoping. I'm hoping. Whoa. What was that? It was a hole and a half. There was no stopping it. Even while I was shuffling, there was nothing I could do to stop that. Like I said, guys, this is a surprise live today. I wasn't planning on doing any live. I was just going to kind of do my own thing, chill out. Play on the dock for a second this morning, but I ended up doing this because I caught a fish. I'll run this for a little bit. How long have we been on anyway? About an hour. Yeah, I don't want to do this all morning. I think we're going to go to the dirt mall, go get some. The dirt mall is Renegers. I think I'm going to go to Renegers to go do some shopping for some fruits and veggies. Dude, they got a really nice selection there. I don't know if you guys go there or not, but I do. And they have really nice selection, to be honest. That was a big fish. Okay, there's some activity going on between the two, where the end of the dock is, where the old boat lift was. I hear ridiculous, dude. Hope the Democrats win. I hope they don't ever win again. No offense to anybody who is. Nah, don't ban him. Don't ban him. I end up taking him out anyway. If you go ahead and lock him out there, I don't care how he is. Even that stupid negative attitude will still lose. The way that the Democrats party right now is running, not that I'm a political thing in any way, is I just am not in agreement with a lot of it, man. I don't mean to hurt anybody's feelings. I'm just not in agreement with it. That's why I don't do political stuff on my page, man. Yes, earlier, James Beatty, I did catch something, actually. And welcome back in. I know you were here, one of my last ones. I remember that name. Because I remember saying it sounded kind of like Warren Beatty. Dick Tracy. The little fish are biting my knot. I had a little flare off the side in case it slipped. And they're biting it. Identify as a woman. Okay, well, welcome in, I guess, Pirate King. None of that stuff bothers me, man. I think everybody should be able to be what they want to be, but they shouldn't make me have to call what you think you are. Yeah, I don't agree with. If you want me to call you your name and your name is female, that's fine. I'll call you your female name, but I am not going to call a guy a her. I'll never do that. What is sticking out over there? Something skip out of there? Man, I hope I catch something in here. Not. Little fish are biting my knob. They'd be jumping out of the water to hit that thing. Mikey Lambert, dude, no, but that's freaking hilarious. What an interesting look at it. That's great. That made me laugh. That was good. Oh, that was a big fish that was in there, guys. Scared the crap out of us what happened. Dang it. That's a big fish just chilling in there. That was a big fish. I just cast in there like 10 times and he didn't do anything. Dang it, that was a big fish. He didn't hit nothing, sucker. Dang, I don't think I could do that one again. Got scared something in that one. Something jumped out of there. That's crazy, man. They're not eating. I wonder if what's going on. Maybe the presentation's too large. I don't see how that's possible. It's about the size of the stuff I'd throw at them anyway. Curiouser and curiouser. That's why it's called fishing, I guess. Not catching. Good morning, Mikey. 570, what's up? Good morning, buddy. Only fins. No, she's not my mother. She's just a really good supporter of the channel. Been around for a long time. Not my mom, no. She's probably about the same age as me. Yeah, I'm really curious to see what that was, though, man. I wish that thing would have eaten. It looked like it was a nice fish when it got scared. It was by itself, so... Oh, shit, what's underneath of this? Something just followed me in and didn't eat it. What the hell? I don't know. I must be doing something wrong with it. Maybe I'm running it wrong. I don't know. There's always shark in here, especially now when there's a bunch of fish in here. That's the bait fish go crazy. The shark are in here. When I throw live bait, when it gets really crazy, I'll just go to the end when I'm bored of the dock that I go on. I'll just throw them out that way and usually come back bitten in half. So there's plenty of shark in here. I'm just not worried about them. I have seen them numerous times while I was in the water. They don't scare me. The only time I got scared is that one that was big, and he hit me so hard right in that corner. Hit me up against that tall piling to the farthest back. Not the real tall one, but the one that's right on the corner. I hit that thing so stinking hard. My heart wouldn't stop pounding, man. He was big. All I caught was a dorsal fin leaving. And felt him, obviously. It felt like I got slammed with the biggest piece of sandpaper you ever been hit with in your life. So needless to say, I definitely got nervous that day. That was probably the only day I really got nervous around sharks. I even have pictures of me pulling them out of the rocks. I'm not really worried about them. They don't scare me. Now, a gator's different. Gators mess with me. Ooh. Cook? Is that how you say it? Kirk? Damn, my eyes. I knew I should have brought my glasses. Kirk Leon. Good afternoon. How much is your rate for a 2-hour appointment? I'm at good morning on top of that. I'm actually in Florida, dude. My 2-hour appointment. I thought about doing a wade fishing. I actually did think about putting together a wade fishing charter. But I think I've come to the conclusion that I probably would... What is that? That's a really large kick. Whatever it was not small. Whatever that was not small. I wonder if it's the thing I kicked up over here. He just ran over to here. Maybe we'll get something. Who knows? Who knows? But he's over there now. Here's a bunch of bait. This is a ton of bait right here. It's all right in front of me is all bait. You can tell by the little chops going in the opposite direction of the regular water. For some reason, they swim into the current. On occasion, they go with it, but most of the time swim with it or swim against it. They're all trying to get to the water down south. That is exactly what they're trying to get to. Once they get to the furthest point, they go offshore, they breed, they come back in the spring. And I'll see them come back in again. So the mullet run on the spring, though, isn't like a big thing. It's not like a mullet run. They just kind of show up, and that's it. But then the snooks start popping them pretty good. They're running in and out of here. So spring's pretty good to catch fish. Oh, I got a lot of bait. Okay, that's what that is. They're all greenies, guys. They were following it. They're all greenies. They're not even mullet. This is what happens in the very beginning. They come in really, really heavy. There's something out there eating. Let's see if we can't get something to hit out here. Let's go. Well, there's definitely some fish in here. Maybe I should get a smaller profile on. I see the fish that are in here. They're only about 3 to 4 inches. Dang it, another one of those stingray holes. What do you guys think? I should step it down to the normal? I think he uses, yes, I do. What pound braid do I use? 20. I'm sorry, NJ. New Jersey wise guy, my bad, man. I got really kind of in depth on this fish that's in this area. He just won't eat what I'm throwing at him. That's why I keep thinking about going down. I am using a 20-pound braid, and then I step to a 30-pound Yozori fluorocarbon. So I got a fluorocarbon leader tied on by an FG knot, and it goes to my circle knot, but it's a 30-pound Yozori. Sometimes during this time of year, I'll go as high as 60 even, especially on the beach. On the beach, it'll be 20-pound main line, 60-pound, probably a 60-pound leader. Sometimes I'll even put like a 40-pound or let's see. Yeah, I want to say maybe an 80-pound snubber in the middle. We're going to change out the lure real fast. I think this is a little too big at the moment. We'll run something smaller and see what happens. Come on, keep going. Stop. Get out of the way. There you go. There you go. All right, give me 1 second. Let me switch out. Let's go with Old Faithful. The water's dirty enough for Old Faithful, and good time of year for her. So, hang on a second. Always pick up your clippings, guys. Always pick up your clippings. Try to leave the place prettier than you found it. If you got something to carry stuff, carry some trash. If everybody did a little bit, we may actually have some clean beaches, clean rivers, and clean places to hang out in. Nothing more disgusting than losing its friggin' beautiful luster due to plastic bottles floating in the water. I've had to swim after mine in the past. All right, let's see how this works. Let's see if this changes any of our luck at the moment. Like I already said, the snook that was caught before live will be on a short, guys. It'll be going in a short today. I'll release it to the members tomorrow. The members get a release today at some point this afternoon. You get one release, and then tomorrow morning you get another release, and 2 days later all the public gets it. I give my my members. So if you want to see them a little earlier than everybody else without the traffic, that would be the way to do it. Consider possibly joining my membership. It is in the process of being worked on, and I am trying to build it. So input would be nice. That would be awesome. During rush hour, it could take an hour, depending on traffic. Swim with sharks. Nope, I'm out. Jackson's like, no, thank you. Jackson's like, that is not happening. Alrighty now. Let me see something. We had a big explosion. I don't know which way he went, so let's see if he went under here. Where did we go? Where did we go? Where did we go? Perfect. I'm around that. Oh, I ran into something in there. There was something in there. Oh, I wonder what it was. Back in the day, there used to be a big, giant black drum used to hang out underneath of there. I've never been able to pull them out. Danny Ballard, welcome in. It's not as bad as you think. Swimming with sharks? No. The cage one might have me a little paranoid because I have nowhere to run. The cage may have me more paranoid than being in the water with them, to be honest. These things are trying to eat some stick that's hanging out in the water. What's everybody saying? I don't know about skydiving for me, man. True North, welcome in and thank you. Yeah, I'm definitely there with you. Here, fishy, fishy. I did get one right off, like ripped this morning. I was at my dock for like a total of 2 casts. Caught a fish. That's not always a good thing. As soon as that happens, you're like, damn it, should I just go home? But I decided to go live because who knows? It is this time of year where that could be a good thing. And like I said, I may walk down a little bit. I'm probably not going to go very far, but at least maybe the first and second dock, maybe. They happen to be my favorite 2 docks. They're my favorite docks. Something keeps biting me, but it's really tiny. I'm just making sure I still have a tail at this point. Oop, ran into something big. Might have been a really big mullet. Bounced off of him. Yeah, it was. It followed it. Something followed it, so it could have been a trout. He just wants some bouncing. I'm not sure. We'll just give a couple toss arounds in here. See what happens. You never know. What I have learned to this area, now I haven't really checked too much. Just jump on. Where about are you fishing? Looks like Florida. Cheyenne Jones, you are correct. I am in Florida. I'm on the east coast of Florida, and I'm fishing the Indian River, presently in Brevard County. This just happens to be like right down the street from my house. So when I say right down the street, I mean like I can see it from my window. Oh, something had it. I ran into something. Yeah, probably mullet. The mullet are huge right now, guys. I hear they're really good smoked. And actually, to be quite honest, this weekend would be a good weekend to smoke all that fish. I have a ton of like mackerel species, king mackerel and Spanish mackerel. And I was thinking about going ahead and smoking them today. If we're home for today, I don't know what we're doing yet. I know we're definitely going to get some fruits and vegetables probably from the dirt mall. Renegers. It's like what is that? Oh, that was crazy. There's a bunch of fish on the bottom. Renegers is like Walmart times 10. The people watching is great. Mooser and rut? Oh, man. Can you catch a mullet, please? Hook? You know what? I can look into it. I don't know how to. I'll have to watch a little closer on Hood Entertainment. He does it. I know they use the beakies, and I'm just so confused on the whole situation, to be honest with you. I don't know what he does, if he puts something on the sabiki or what. But he makes like this concoction and slings it in there. Catching one. Oh, that was a cool little fish. Oh, good deal. They're starting to come in. That was a baby little sheephead. Yeah, he's right there. He's kind of cute. Is he a sheephead or was he a juvenile Goliath? I wasn't able to see this. Oh, no, he's definitely a. Oops. Back in the water. He's definitely a juvenile sheep's head. There could be some big fish in here. The reason being that it has a lot of structure in here. That's a big fish right there, I think. That's a tire. Is it? Yeah, it's a tire. What up, Jay? Yeah, I am, Cindy. I've seen a bunch of the actual stingrays, little suckers. Good morning, Tommy. Tommy's in. Hey, Tommy. Good morning, buddy. Hey, good morning, Jayfish. Welcome in. This is a surprise to me too, buddy. Sorry, Bass, that your fam? Most bass fishermen don't eat them. That's why he's probably upset. He's probably a bass fisherman. They don't eat them. They're definitely a catch and release for a lot of them. Yeah. I think bass is good too. I've only eaten it one time, and that was when I was really, really young. When I found out that you're not really supposed to eat the bass, they continue to stay in there and get real big, and then I stopped eating them. I only ate one when I was really young. I caught it. My grandmother made it. It was cool. And it was delicious, so. But once I found you weren't supposed to really eat them because of the sport, I stopped. I understood. I understood. Fishing with Flames! What up, bro? I'm gonna be honest, Simon, they're definitely delicious. Well, you said you already eat one. Eat one what? What are you trying to eat now, Simon? Almost everything in here is delicious. Everything in this river is good, man. Snook is probably one of the best eating fish in here. Aside from obviously the pompano. That's another really good eating fish. Oh, damn. Either I hit something or something tried it. So in here, I was saying, and I totally spaced out and went somewhere else with it, but in here, there's a really good way to catch fish in here because it's shallow. It's fairly shallow. I'm at like mid thigh, but it's not shallow right here. So this is not shallow. It's got like a wall on it with a big valley in front of it. And I found out that the hard way. I walked right into it. That sucker hurt so bad. But there's a big hole there. So the big snook will lay down inside that giant, deep, dark hole. And then you can catch some pretty big fish in here with that way. My 42 came out of here. I see fish that look very similar to him, similar size as she, I should say. That's not a male at that point. The male are smaller. The female are the ones that get those really big ones, the big bodies. All right, what do we got here? What's Flames say? Striper is the best, seriously. Striper's pretty damn good. Flames, you're gonna come on down here and eat something for real though. Striper is good. You come down here and I'll show you what a snook tastes like, and you're gonna change your mind on that. I've eaten both of them. Striper is good. It's big white meat. This snook is something else, man. I'll be honest with you. Damn, man, I just hit it again. Whatever that is in there. The sheep head's getting ready to start in a few months. Let's see what else. We go into a winter time after the snook and everything. Hands down, I absolutely love catching peacock bass. Never ate one though. Me neither, Dirty. I never even caught one. I would love to try a peacock. I'd like to catch one. Oh, what's this? Sent one of the happy gift memberships. Nice. Thank you, sir. Much appreciated. Who got it? Bass Bro, welcome in, man. 1 month. Hell yeah. Thank you so much for buying that. That's awesome, LM. Much appreciated, dude. That is great. Thank you so much. Welcome in, Bass Bro. Welcome to the Happy Crew. Bass Bro's going to be able to see the snook short before everybody else. Happy Crew first, guys. Happy Crew first. If you want to see the videos earlier, consider joining. I want to grow it, and I want to build it to your guys' liking. So as you come in, we're going to have a thing. Now that we have more than just 3 of us, we have 4. I'll probably do an actual members only chat, and we'll sit down and bullcrap, you know, just tell me what you guys are looking for, what you want to see in the membership. Again, thank you very much for that. That was awesome, dude. I hope you enjoy it, Bass Bro. That was awesome, man. Alrighty, let's see if we can't pull some good fish out of here. Sometimes they're in here. This is where I caught that Goliath, guys. That was a really weird catch for me. I've only caught 2 of them, and they both were right here. Super weird. I caught really, really tiny ones, but like decent ones. I've only caught one that was like maybe 16 to 17 inches at the very most. And then the second one I caught was just about 24 inches, actually, 22 to 24 inches right here. He was actually pretty good size. And he wouldn't get out of that he wouldn't come out of that stinking, the boat that's in there. There's a sunken boat in this far corner right here. Well, my pole's in the way now. Right here is a sunken boat, and he lives right on the side of it. So I've seen him in there now. If I know he goes inside that boat, he knows that boat. He knew that boat was there. So my guess is that's where he lives. That would have been crappy had I not been able to pull that off. All right, let's get that back in. All righty. What is up, Mike? How you doing, MVP? Thanks for coming in, man. What a beautiful morning. It's not even overly hot. It's not even humid. It's gorgeous. And that will change soon, I'm sure of it. But at the moment, it's gorgeous. Oh, what the hell am I walking over? Something big is in here. Something big. Oh, man, that's not going to be fun. All right, good. Perfect. Got past it. It's not exactly where I was trying to cast. And that's where it went. It is very calm. Yes, sir, Dirty. It's a beautiful out here right now, man. I'm loving this. I am definitely loving this. Whoa, dude. All right. Starting to actually see the bottom. We must be going into high tide, or we already are. I didn't look. Like I said, I wasn't intentionally coming out here to do this. Can't remember where that log is in here. See if we can stay above it. Dang, that mullet was huge, dude. Some of these mullet are massive, dude. English only, please. I can't understand that, dude. It's spring and oh, is it really? I bet it's beautiful. All your trees and everything are blooming. I hit something out there that was huge. Damn it. That thing was huge. I do not know what that was I hit out there, but I can't really cast there. That's a bad spot for me to cast. That's why I ripped it in as fast as I could. Tommy, I'm almost positive there's roe mullet in here. Tons of it. That might have been what I hit even. It might have been a big mullet, but whatever it was large. It was sitting right on top. Now, oh, nice sheephead. Nice sheephead just rolled out from behind all this. Nice little mang, baby mang. Another baby sheephead. Oh, two nice sheephead. Three nice sheephead. Can you see them, guys? They're all up on that tire over there. You can actually see in the water. There's nice sheephead on that tire. I'm not sure if they'd be legal, but they'd be pushing it. They'd be pushing it. They'd be close. Everybody wants to know what it is, but everybody's afraid of it. Whoa, that one's definitely legal. Let's see if we can get that sucker to eat. That one's legal. That one's like 15 inches. That was a nice one. Oh my God, that thing is huge. Well, I guess he's not huge, but he's big for where he is. Oh well, I can't get one to eat, but they were big. If I had shrimp, he'd eat. Damn, it's really clear over here. This sucks. When it's clear, it's hard to fish here. Everything sees you coming. Most people like the clear water. I can't stand it. I suck fishing at it. I catch them, but not often. The clear water gets the best of me, definitely. It has beaten me more times than not. BBG, welcome in. Oh, you you speak Spanish too? Blacksmith, welcome in. Oh my Lanta, dude. Guys, I should have switched gear and went and got friggin' shrimp. You should see the size of these oh my God, what's that? That's the friggin', oh, he's here, the Goliath. He does live in here, dude. That's the Goliath. He just went by me. There's more in here. Oh my God, what are those things? Jesus, they're huge. What are they? I mean, I won't stop you from biting it, dude. What are you? Jeez, that was interesting. This is the problem of coming in here when it's clear. You come in here and it's clear and there's tons of fish hanging out in these little spots. And in fact, there's a bunch of them right in here right now. I don't think I could burn it through there, but let's try. I just hit one of them. So you saw that there was big fish in there. I just made them all jump. Oh my God, dude, I wish I had shrimp, damn it. Big old mullet there. I'm trying to slowly go through here. This is insane. He's huge. There are so many mangroves in here right now. All right, well, I guess I'm kind of stupid for not having shrimp today then. Well, I could have wore them out in here, dude. You got to see the size of some of these. Good Lord. Let's see if Big Head's in here today. I still can't get over how many fish are sitting in this corner. It's crazy. Oh, they're all chasing too. Man, I would be wearing them out if I brought the damn shrimp. Shoot, that sucks. And he's not under it today. I'm still pretty impressed on the size of the fish that are hanging out back here. Holy crap, man. Oh, there's even a black drum back here. Good Lord, there's some big fish in here today. Nothing wants to bite it. Oh, well. There were some big fish in here, man. No, oh, something tried me. come on, friggin' rock, dang it. Thought we got something to eat. I thought I convinced something to eat. I didn't. Just a rock. Come on, dude. I don't want to have to reach down in there. I guess I'm going to. All right, come off the rock, dude. Oh, it's off a log. I'm really impressed on the amount of sheephead that's back here right now. That's insane. There's a lot. Some of them aren't even worth playing with, but some of them are actually edible size. Don't have any more of them either. I could always switch gears tomorrow and do that. I ate all the rest of them as well, guys. I kind of emptied my refrigerator so I could actually fill it up full of some stuff from the fall. So I guess we're gonna have to turn on the ability to chase everything again. All right, cool. That's good to know. I'm surprised the water's so clear though, to be honest. Which means my spot out here is probably riddled with them. I need a drone? Yeah, they're not that cheap though. I ended up putting enough money into my fishing gear. I got thousands in the gear, man. There's a ton of bait over there, maybe. Well, we're not going to play here long. We're just going to go ahead and start. Good Lord, that's a big sting. Look how big he is. Oh my God. I know you see me. Get out of here. I'll let you roll by. Look how big he is. That was a pretty stingray, huh? Beautiful. And now you see why we shuffle. That is the exact reason why I shuffle, guys. Alrighty, let's start heading towards the beach because we already know that is the way I like to walk. That was a decent little Baits fish. Go up over the log. Oh, another one of those giant holes. Depends what I'm smoking. Blacksmith, it totally depends. Dirty, what did you do? Yeah, I got pretty good mods. I know that for sure. That I'm positive of. I have good mods. I don't know what you said, Blacksmith. Simon is too? What's going on? Oh, I'll see all that stuff in a little while. When I go home, I check to see if anybody got blocked or anything like that. I wasn't doing that before until I figured out that people have been blocking. That's why I got rid of, man, that's another big stingray. Another big one. That was a big sting. I think, man, I'm really debating how I fish tomorrow. I guess I'll learn more if I go to the beach today to see if the water's decent enough or if there's even bait on the beach yet. I don't think there is. Oh my Lanta, there's enough of it here though. I don't know if you guys can see all that, but that's going past me right now is all mullet bait. Tons of it. Oh, here's a bunch more running up on me. Look at them all. Holy crap. Can you guys see that? That's a pretty good sign that our mullet run's starting. Oh my God, they were huge black drum with them. They were giant black drum. They're not gonna eat this, but that would have been cool. Oh, they were big, dude. They were well over 26 inches or bigger. Phew, this is crazy already. This is gonna be a good year. This mullet run's gonna be a sensational mullet run. I got stung or something, man. Something got me good. I think I got stung, guys. Well, let's walk the shoreline and see what we can find. What the hell? Did you time him out? Yeah, stingray. No, I got stung on my arm, not a stingray. I got stung by some bee or something when I was over piling. Something came out and stung me. We have this little tiny little wasp, dude, and it's the meanest little son of a gun ever, man. They're nasty. They're not big. They're nasty as hell, though. They're mean. But to answer your question there, Blacksmith, it depends what I am actually smoking when I'm on a smoker for wood-wise. I do change up. So like I said, if it's white, I like apple, I like cherry. Something too light on I like pecan. That's not bad with the white. With fish, I like the same thing. I like light meat. I like apple. I like apple and I like pecan. But when I get into my meats, my red meats, I like mesquites. I like a little bit of them all, to be honest. But I like the darker, more bold smoke. I've never smoked with cedar. I have done cooked with cedar, like salmon planks, you know, the cedar planks for salmon. I have caught that and made it that way, but I don't know if it's smoking yet. I guess it probably is. You have to soak them in water before you use them. So this week coming up, guys, starting Monday, I'm chasing snook. Primarily snook. Anything else is a bonus, but I will be primarily chasing snook. I want that 30-incher. I want that 30 to 32, and that's going to be my keeper. I'm going to limit myself to 30 to 32, even though the actual size is 28 to 32. I'm limiting mine to just 30, 31, and 32. In between that, that's it. 2 full inches. That's a very hard, that's going to be a real hard catch. But I think that's going to feel like more of a challenge and make you feel better when you actually get one. Is Dirty still in here? Yeah, there's Dirty. Yeah, Dirty, I know you're going to be here on Monday from on in, but you're here for everything anyway. But I know for sure you ain't missing Monday. It'll be snook season, baby. That is a fantastic time in this river. I kind of want to chase some oversized this year too. So I do want to get into even bigger than I can keep. I want to chase some monsters. So I was thinking about using a larger bait this year and doing a lot more cast netting for my bait. That's boat week. 28 to 31. Oh, they cut an inch off of you guys for ours. No lake, sir. Paul Wagner, welcome in. And this is not a lake. This is a river. This is salt water, and I'm in Florida. No lake, sir. Trust me, if this is a lake, you wouldn't find this guy in it. Here, if it's wet and it's fresh, it's got a gator in it. Oh, look how much trash is in there. That's so gross. So much trash up in there. Was 28 to 32, and then they dropped it. That sucks, man. 28 to 31, huh? It's definitely got a lot of growth in here in the water. Yeah, I want to at least do these next two docks. These are two of my favorite docks, actually, when I walk this area now. Mainly because, like I said, the bank line is actually like the highway for all the species in here, such as like snook and redfish. I don't know if trout necessarily use it. I do catch trout on it. I don't necessarily know if they use it as the highway as much as a snook and a red. That's literally what they do. They run their whole entire bank up to about 3 foot of water, usually about 3 foot of water. They run up and down once they get to a dock, then they run the actual structure there up and back and forth. Most of the time in the shadows, sometimes right inside of it, but most of the time it's in the shadows. And they will run it to the end. Sometimes they'll hang out on it if there's bait in the area, and they'll stay in the shadows. But that's basically how they travel. And it works. It works a lot, actually. Oh my God, yeah. Water's very nice in Maine. $28 to $38. Damn, that'd be nice. It's a big fish. 38 inches, a big fish. It don't sound like it's big until you're holding it. Ah, dang it. Found something in the water. I thought for a second we had something. Got me excited. Oop, I think I'm on top of a boat. I felt it flex. I think I was on top of a boat. I felt it flex, that's for sure. If you're not familiar with Florida waters, it probably sounds weird that I'm saying that I'm walking on boats, but it's not weird to anybody who knows this area. Being the fact that Hurricanes tear boats up. And first place they end up is right here. Oh, almost put that in the tree. $60 to £70. Jeez. Wow, that's freaking cool, man. That's cool, Tommy. Dude caught the biggest fish with his own lure. That's badass. Jason, that's probably why he got black. They got knocked out. Yeah, definitely not in here, Blacksmith. Definitely not going to be telling people what to do in here, buddy. That's cool, man. I've never really seen a really big one either. Oh, that's a fish. That's a fish. That's definitely a fish. I see him. He's really close, though. Oh, damn, he went for it, too. Where'd he go? Oh, he went for it, too. He wasn't big. I yanked it out of his mouth. That's my stupid self. Damn it. That would have been nice to have something fight back. Ah, I ripped it right out of his mouth. I got excited. You're all right, buddy. You're not getting booted. Everybody has their own free will in here, man. You ain't gonna get booted unless you start getting like crazy racist stuff, dumb stuff like that. That'll be the thing that gets you booted. I got a guy that comes in here and tells me he farts almost on a daily basis. It don't bother me. If you get political and stay that way, that'll get you pushed out. It won't get you blocked. It'll just get you pushed out for the day. You know, if you start preaching too much, I ask you to stop and you don't, then that'll get you knocked out of here too. But other than that, man, it's pretty wide open here. I feel like the things that I don't want done, I don't think anybody wants done. I'm actually getting hungry. I think it's time to almost go home soon. Food. We got about an hour in so far. That's not bad. All right, we got another one. Yeah. Yeah, that's it, man. Robert Hunter, welcome in. Good morning. Hope you're having a great day, Robert Hunter. You told him to get out. He might feel some kind of way about that. Oh, damn it. Something I either ran into something. But there's a lot of stuff in the ground up there. I remember that. We have pulled some nice snook out of here, though. Remember? Nothing massive, but nice ones. Respectable. Nothing like, holy crap, that's a monster. But definitely decent enough. Oh, I just ran into something. That was definitely a fish because I felt him boom right off his back of his back. Son of a gun. Oh, thank God there was nothing home. I took one step and there was a big giant gash. Jose, welcome in. Is that Ruiz? Uber? Welcome in, buddy. I haven't seen him. And actually, to be quite honest, Jay, I seen Dodo in here not too long ago. I was surprised he actually came in all cool and everything. He wasn't even being like his normal self. I thought to myself, that's weird. He came in all cool and asked how I was doing and if I caught anything. Oh, that's weird. This dude was totally against me fishing before. Not all fishermen are dicks, I guess you can call them, or jerks, or whatever you want to call them. I try not to curse, so that was stupid. My bad, guys. Hell yeah, Tommy, you ain't wrong. I'll tell you what. You say that, and then you hook something really big, and then it becomes about the size of that fish. Because I'm the same way. It's not about the size of the fish. It's about, you're having a good time. And then you catch something like 40 inches. You're like, now that's a fish. So when you're not catching anything massive, it's not about the size. And once you catch something big, it's all about that size. You want everybody to know that's a big fish. At least I do. Oh, thanks, Jay, man. I appreciate that. Oh, bait you how so? Is it M-I-R or is it Mr.? Yeah, sorry, bud. You ain't wrong. I wish I knew there, mister. I wish I knew. Oh, nice skip. That was a nice skip. I have a feeling they're going to be in this area, though. I have caught a lot of fish in here. But then again, there's days that just don't show up, man, unfortunately. But I guess that's what makes it fishing. We all know they don't just jump on the line. As much as we wish they did, though. They don't jump on the line until they do, you know what I mean? And then all of a sudden it's like, holy crap, here we go. We got a big fish. Or a fish, period. It doesn't have to be big at this point, honestly. That was loud as hell. That gave a good cast on that one. I just ran into some catfish because something mouthed it, but let it go when I started pulling on it. Blacksmith, you're asking it. Mods are going to get you, dude. He's definitely pressing his luck, huh? Oops, that was a bad cast. Freaking rifle shot it to the water. Oh, Josh, welcome in. And what ends up happening to these things is hurricanes. Hurricanes happen to them. This was actually full, but it's funny. There's actually a funny part of this, actually. I know I hate to say this, but it's kind of funny to see the condition of this dock. So the reason I say that is because the person who owns it is the absolute biggest Karen you'll ever meet in your life. The reason I say that is because it's exactly what she is. I have been sitting on the dock that I have permission to be on down there. Let's just say my dock, for sake of me saying all that crap. So anyway, me sitting on my dock, I can hear this lady yelling at fishermen in the water. Let me tell you something. You're not allowed to do that. Fisherman has all the right to be in the water. He has every right to fish your dock. He's just not allowed to be on your dock. He can't actually physically put his hands on your dock. He could be anywhere he wants, under it, near it, around it, whatever. You cannot say anything to him. So she did this for an entire year, and I wouldn't come down here because of it, because I already know that I wouldn't handle that well, and it wouldn't be really, it's not something I really want to deal with. So I don't bother with it. I just don't bother with her. I just stayed away from here. Well, God has a way of working things out, man, because the next hurricane that came through destroyed her dock. One hurricane came through, popped up the entire boards all the way down. Now she doesn't come out here and say anything. It's kind of bittersweet. Sad that she lost her dock, but it's kind of bittersweet for all of us because we watched her treat everybody like crap that's around it. He's kind of like bittersweet, you know. It's kind of like bad. Oh crap! What was that? Something just tried to eat me? I was turning around to see what was on there. If anything, it felt like something hit it. Dang it! I missed it though. That's for sure. Trying to turn around and see what you guys are talking about. Let's see what you guys are talking about now that I'm already here. Yep. That's correct. They do not only the water. So what is Jay doing that you're doing this? Let's see. I'm out fishing right now. All right, you've been warned there. They're probably going to wind up getting you, dude. You're reporting people for no reason? That's not really all that cool, dude. That guy's trying to get his page going, and you're over here reporting them for no reason. Not cool, dude. This isn't real anyway. What's not real? Life? Wisconsin is for lovers. Wisconsin's really cold, isn't it? I guess it would be for lovers, since you guys gotta like basically like huddle together just to make it through the winter, right? You guys get some really, oh my God, that is a huge stingray. That thing was over 2 feet long, man. That thing was huge. Just scooted right by my ankle, and I caught it because he touched me. Scooted right by my ankle. He was already moving. He wasn't in the water. Let's see, what's everybody saying here? Morning, Liam. How are you doing, Liam Thompson? Welcome in. Yeah, that's pretty crappy, man. I don't know what that guy's problem is. Did you guys block him for today or what? I figured it was coming. He wouldn't stop. I didn't understand what his issue was. What'd you do to him, Jay? What you doing? Bullying people, Jay? Jay's always so nice in here. I don't understand that. Well, when I heard him say that Dirty blocked him for no reason, I'm like, there's no way. that's not Dirty style. I have good mods, man. I had a lot of good mods, but somebody was in there cutting out people, but I had to block that. Barramundi fishing? Liam, that is absolutely a dream of mine, Barramundi trip fishing. I actually want to get a big giant pond together in the backyard and put a big barramundi in it, but I think it gets a little too cold here, and I don't know if he'd make it. I'd have to actually get a heater on the inside and run it to the outside. I think that's how I would have to keep him barramundi. I'd have to keep that water fairly warm. Oh my God, there's so many mullet today, guys. So many friggin' mullet. Everywhere. Oh, somebody asked me about two videos to be shot. Somebody wanted my basic setup. That video has been shot and it will be released tonight for the Happy Crew, and the other one is me repairing my lures, which it really isn't much to it, but it is also in there, and that also will go to Happy Crew, but that'll be tomorrow morning, guys. It'll all get released tomorrow morning. But you'll get one tonight, Happy Crew. I think I'm releasing the wade fishing one for you guys tonight, and I think I'm gonna release the fixing my lures tomorrow morning. And then I go live tomorrow morning too, guys. Don't forget that. I am live tomorrow. Well, I lost that one, that's for sure. There's no way I could get that one back. I ain't swimming out to it, or maybe I will. Shit, should I swim out to it? I mean, I don't feel like fucking... All right. That means I gotta take everything off, damn it. I guess let me go see if I can get it back. I might as well try. All right, fishing pole stays there. I'll strap you guys up over here. Yeah, let's go see if we can get this back. Guys, I'll be back. Tie you off onto this pole here so I don't lose you. Maybe you guys will even be able to see it. All right, give me a minute. I gotta go. Go get my lure. All right, I'll be back, guys. Alrighty, we are back. Alright, let's put this on again. Alrighty. I mean, that at least cooled me down, if nothing else. I didn't want to lose that. Alrighty, guys, I'm back. Obviously. How that? Or someone stole my phone. It's Saturday, J-Fish. I don't normally do this on the weekend. Yeah, you would be 0 chance to stand at the end. That's probably like 8 to 11 feet at the end there. 0 chance at all of standing. You would not be able to cast. If I'm being honest. Alrighty. Well, at least I went in the water and got my stuff back. That was cool. Swimming with sharks, man. All right, pull this one over here. Pull this one over here. And let's see. All right, let's go. Let's get this back. All right, let's keep going down this way now. All righty, we back. Jay, kick, rocks. Nobody likes you. Now Simon's in on him. Yeah, freaking barnacles got my leg. I knew they were going to. I paid for it. Paid for this lure twice now. Lots of mullet, lots of mullet. Now I just need to get something that wants to eat the mullet. Eat the mullet. Good night, Lord. Laura Hope, welcome in. That's your one warning, Simon. They're just going to block you next, buddy. Well, they're going to at least put you out for the day. I don't like anybody fully blocking anyone. You could just be having a bad day, you know what I mean? Everybody has that option to have a bad day. Hell only knows I do. I have bad days too. And my mouth gets me in trouble all the time. So I'm understanding, man. Good deal. Respectfully, hello, loving life. That didn't take long. What happened here? Who's he talking to? Me? Is he saying F to me dirty? That's funny. I look like I have AIDS. I have way too much weight for AIDS, buddy. Obviously, you don't know what AIDS is. I got way too much weight for AIDS. I'm half tempted to get it just a tapeworm so I could taper down a little bit. You might want to wait a little bit before you say, oh, come on. Did something eat me in there? Oh, I think something actually tried to eat me in there. Damn it. Let me see. Do I have anything stuck to it? No, something tried to eat me in there. That's really happened. Damn it. Guarantee he's not in there no more though. See if he moved down this way. Holy shit. all kinds of trolls today, huh guys? Well, Saturday's probably not my best day for lives. Man, today is just, I had a feeling when I caught the first snook in the first 5 to 10 minutes of the friggin' day, it was either going to be the last one or it was going to be good. I was hoping it was going to be the latter, but it turned out to be the first one. Oh well, life goes on. Let's go see if we can't catch something here though. Well, if the beach isn't going off, guys, and there's nothing on the beach, I won't be going to the beach. You guys want me to do live bait tomorrow or lures? If I do live bait tomorrow, I could probably go get shrimp, and then we'll just toss around the docks and see what we pull off the docks for that. I'll go to my spot. What do you guys think? What do you want to do? Give me a second here and I'll look. All right, so what do you guys want to do? You want to do live tomorrow? Hey, Kyle, what's going on, KK? Live bait, okay. Let's try live bait, okay. Fish tomorrow. Yeah, is that Fonka? Fonka family? It is, that's my normal day. I fish Sundays. And then during the week, as much as I possibly can. Which lately is a lot. So luckily, I will have the opportunity to do a lot of fishing next week. But the following week, guys, I've got appointments out the wazoo. But luckily, I also fish in the afternoon during those times too. During those times, I like to fish in the afternoon and in the morning. It just can be, you can catch a fish at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It doesn't matter. When the mullet runs on, it's on. You can catch fish at all kinds of crazy times. Something just bit me on my damn arm again. Damn, there's something happening over there. I don't know if that's just bait moving around or what. So next week, I'll get the boat out. I'll run the boat next week some too. Definitely. I got a lot of places I want to hit. Ooh, lucky guy. Lucky guy. What's going on now? Cheat with shrimp? Are you saying it's cheating using shrimp, Tommy? That's not possible, sir. It's just live bait. The reason I'd want to do live bait tomorrow is because I'd probably focus on mangroves. Of course, I'd hit all the spots, but I would focus on mangroves most likely due to the fact that I kind of don't have any at the house. I did find some more fish I had in the house, though. I still have triggerfish, believe it or not. I got triggerfish. What else do I have? Almaco jack. I don't have any more mahi. The mahi's gone. I have kingfish. I have the king mackerel. I got a kingfish in there. Spanish mackerel's in there. And the big giant white grunt. So now I need to add up some more stuff. Gonna have to build up some new ones. Oh yeah, snook is next week. Katie, who was? Where's Shay at? Oh yeah, sand fleas would be good. Sand fleas would be good, especially if I've got, you know what? Damn, I missed the opportunity to probably pull them. I could go to the beach and look for them. Hang it, I didn't think of that. It's actually a good idea, Jay. Because then I can just focus on sheephead and mangroves. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, actually. Dude, somebody get rid of Katie. Why is she continuously putting the, you look like this, you look like, thank you, dirty. Appreciate it. I mean, come on, dude. We got to sit there and listen to that, and she's going to go ahead and spam it. Everybody's going crazy in here today. Goodbye. Fishing, not catching. Welcome in. Bass fishing. Kate with the hate. You ain't wrong, man. That was too much, dude. I mean, I'll be honest, dude. If someone said I looked like I had AIDS, I'd be all kinds of blushful. I mean, as I lost some weight, I'd be like, man, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. I'm trying to lose some weight on there. I appreciate that. Yeah, you ain't wrong, man. It's funny. If someone told me I looked like I had AIDS, I'd be like, whew, I'm slimming down. Thank God. I'm a weirdo, though. I'd rather be laughing than mad at anybody. I spent too many years mad at everybody. Now I'm just all about whatever, man. Life goes on. There's something in there. I think it's a rock I just bounced off of. Yeah, I don't take other people. I only caught one and I didn't catch it on here. I got a short coming this morning. That's what made me go live, but that's it. I only caught the one fish. It's kind of pointless to go live, but anyway, I have to say hi to everybody if that counts for anything, because I like saying hi to everybody. Unfortunately, though, I didn't pull any fish yet. Just the one this morning. I was hoping it would be one of those days where you might see a bunch of them. And you won't know unless you try. So that's exactly what I did. I did the whole let's try this thing. I gave it the good old college try. And I failed. It's okay, though. Like the guy's name is. It's fishing, not catching. I think it's time for me to get a new wading belt. Damn it, man. This thing is shot. I'm going to see if I can fix it. Maybe I can sew some kind of material inside of it. I don't know. Gonna break out my handy dandy sewing. See if I can't fix this up. And when you guys see my actual wade fishing video, you'll understand by what I mean by it being torn up, because mine is not looking very healthy as it did when I first got it. It is all beat up now. Yeah, Johnny, I had one snook on the hook. You'll have to wait for the short for that, unfortunately. I was gonna say, what the hell just happened? Something just crashed under there? There's gonna be some snook underneath of that. Maybe. Mine. You can't run topwater around these guys. They'll dive on it the whole time. I almost hooked one yesterday. Good Lord. Let's see what's under there, shall we? We got in there. Oh, there he was. No kidding. There he was. I got one. He was in there. All right, trout. Nice trout. Oh, he came off at my feet. Watch that whole thing. Did that really just happen? Oh, well. No, he's in there. Damn it, that sucked. Finally, catch something. I knew there was going to be something in there. Usually is up underneath of this big one. Came off at the end. It happens for me a lot, Keith, unfortunately. Yeah, and I just hooked a trout. That was definitely a trout. I saw him at my feet. He's pretty, though. It's a pretty little trout. But usually what I know about trout is if there's one, there's usually a few. So we'll just try to skip it up under there again. What was that? Oh, all the way back. Yep. Let's come out nice and slow. Dang it, man. Oh, big old, nope, not little guy. Whoa, look at this. There's 3 of them right to back to back. That was crazy. 3 stingrays back to back to back. All going together in one little thing. I thought one of them dropped off right here, but he didn't. That was 3 of them going together. Let's see, where can I skip it up under now? Maybe this little guy right here. Oh, something chased me. Oh, I'm on the branch. Come on off the branch. There you go. Another reason for a fast tip is that right there. A lot of times when you get a light tip and it gets that little pop, it like gives it enough slack and then jerks it out of there sometimes, not all the time. On occasion, that real soft tip is what you want. Now, I actually thought there was going to be a snook up under here. I didn't think there was going to be a trout, so that kind of shocked me. But there was one under there. Of course, I didn't land them. That's usually how it works for me. Thank you very much, Matt's Aquarium. Barbara, welcome in. I can't believe we lose fish and we can't see them spilling trout. Sorry, Barbara. I hope I didn't ruin your day. Oh, that's really funny. Yeah, I lost another one. Oh, I did get to see it. I didn't get to touch it, though. I didn't touch it. Oh, come on back. unless there was a rock, and then just stay right there. Yeah, I cracked myself up. I am my favorite comic. Oh no, I hate you for that. It's these big giant bear paws I have for hands. They get in here and knock the bail closed, and then I just look like an idiot. That's usually how it works out for me, at least. Hey, Rappy. I hope I do too. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate that. Yep, got one snook so far, and I got to pierce the mouth of a trout, but he didn't do anything more than just run around with my lure for a second and then spit it out. He was little, though. He wasn't very big. About 12 to 13 inches. Big enough to look at. Come on, Snook, you're in here somewhere. I know you are. I just don't know where. Come on, big boy. You're in here. I know you are. Where are you? Oh, I forgot to loosen up my drag too. Looks like another one to fix again. That's a good enough hook. All right, got to adjust my drag real fast. That was too tight for that. You know, this drag used to make noise. This used to make that clicking noise, but now it doesn't. Look, it works, but just doesn't make noise. I got one. Oh my God, it was a way bigger fish, damn it. Did you see that splash? That was a big fish. That was a nice one. He ripped off again. He took off though. I don't know what that was. It was a good sized fish. He did eat it though. Another one of those days of misses. I better check these hooks or something. I don't know. Good Lord, 2 fish and right back to back. Oh well, life goes on. At least you got to see a little splash. Oh my God, dude. You know who I think this is? It's that dragon guy. I think it's that kid again. The one that just got kicked out. The one that kept saying, that's not my name, I'm Dragon. Brantley Fish, welcome in. Well said, sir. Well said. Grumpy Vet, what is up? What is up? I don't know, man. It's been a crazy day today, Grumpy Vet. I feel like if I take my eyes off the thing, I miss a whole bunch. I come back and people are bickering, and then there's like trolls everywhere today. I don't know. It's a weird day for being a Saturday, but oh well. It is what it is. We're here. 93 likes and 58 folks. Guys, thanks very much for coming in, and I greatly appreciate all the likes. My daily goal is to try to hit 100 And that is very close, guys. You guys have rocked it. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Even through all the trolls today and me missing fish. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you. I think I'm standing on the boat again. Nope, it's just a rock. Well, I've got to land. That was another one. I hate myself right now. I'm on. Am I? No, I'm on a rock. Nope, that's a rock, guys. That ain't going nowhere. It just kept. That was what I had, though. That sucker's what I had. Son of a gun. Just run me over now, please. Come on. All right. Well, we'll get in here. Maybe we'll get something eventually. Dang it, man. He was in here, too. He was in on the back side of this log. You got to be kidding me. Come on, dude. Come off the damn log. All right, where are we at here? And there we go. Oh, well, hey, there's action in here. That's all I could say. There's fish. That's what I was hoping for. Right? You can only hope for fish to be in the area and that they eat. And then you got to hope that the fisherman actually sets the hook and actually catches the fish. I'm struggling on the second part. Dude, my battery's already down to 20%. Dang. This is true, Grumpy. But you can understand when you have one hooked and he spits you. And you're like, oh, if you just set the dang hook, maybe you wouldn't have done that. And it happened back to back for me. You know, if this keeps lightening up, I'll probably just go get my Hawaiian sling and then if this lightens up really, really light, I might go get my goggles and Hawaiian sling and go back for one of those sheephead, man. That was nice. They were really big, man. Those sheephead were big. This is true. This is true. This is why I'm angry with myself right now. I'm like, dude, how many times are you going to have a bite and then not set the hook? I guess that's the downfall to using circle hooks every day and then all of a sudden go back to doing normal fishing. I have no idea what that dark stuff is. That's a lot of it, though. I don't want to step on it because I don't know what it is. The last thing I want to do is fall through another boat. Let's hope this line goes dancing again. Kind of stinks I've missed so many already. Colby's doing well. What's going on, Colby? Welcome in. I think I had your dad in my channel not too long ago. Now it's starting to get warm. Now it's eating up. Now it's getting into it. Now the Florida's floundering. Yeah, I know what that was. That was a hard-headed catfish is what hit me there. Sky-high mullet. What's being said? Catch that drum yet? No, sir. I had a bunch of them roll up on me today, though, but they don't catch it very often with paddle tails. That don't happen often. Once in a while, they'll try it, but most of the time they don't. They'll smoke like a crab imitation, but they're like one of the hardest to catch on lure. The black drum is extremely hard to catch on lure. Not that it doesn't happen. It does happen. I've caught them on lure. It just doesn't happen often. But I did see them down by the dock today. Half tempted to actually go get the shrimp and then hit the dock in the morning, but I kind of want to do the other walk. I haven't done it in a while. Plus I want to go check on the baby birds to see if they're even baby birds anymore. The jet skis have become such a popular boat now. Baseball is Zesty, welcome in. Leo Sup, welcome in. Orange Park, Florida, Gene. Good deal. I'm not far from you, and not too far from you at least. I believe you're over by Orlando. I am all the way straight across from you, basically. I am on the Indian River, also Florida. Brevard County. I'm going to do this dock, and then I'm going to turn around and head back. And then see if my wife wants to go get some stuff from the dirt mall. Yep, another Floridian. I picked up quite a few of them. Some people guess Brevard County pretty quick, so they must be in the area, you know, like, okay, Brevard County somewhere. And they're right. Yeah, I am in Brevard County. People that drive motorcycles, I always find it humorous to listen to their music. You never know what they're going to what kind of music they're going to have based upon what they look like. And I used to ride with a bunch of guys I used to ride with. Some people that would put gangster rap on. There'd be like 30 of us riding in a pile. One guy in there with gangster rap on. Of course, I like metal music, so mine's just screaming metal music out of it. You got gangster rap. You have like old school Beach Boy type music coming out of it. It's hilarious. Yeah, a couple hundred bikes in a pack, you know, riding down. You never know what people have on there. Eventually, I went away from radios altogether, though, and I went with just the sound of my motor. I found that it kept me awake a lot longer. I used to fall asleep a lot when I would be on the rides. Be on an 8-hour ride and fall asleep about 6 hours into it. I also changed up my bike to a more rough bike, a soft tail. So it actually is a little harder to fall asleep on. I had a bagger at first, and I used to be able to fall asleep on that while riding. That sucked. All of a sudden, I'd be in the pack. Someone would be like, "Hey, wake up!" Oh yeah, we're here. I'm next to Jacksonville. Okay, very nice. So in about 3 hours from me. Yeah, I used to fall asleep really easy, man. I think that says gone. Yeah, another weird one. All right, God. Now I don't think we're gonna do that, but I mean, you can always keep your hopes up. Another weird one with the farts. I love it. At least it's fun. Oh, that's really funny. Is J-Fish still around, or did he take off? That's funny, Dirty. That made me laugh. All right, we're almost to the last dock. I'm gonna turn around and walk back and then go make some food. I'm starving. Oh, you know what? I don't even know if there is a whole lot of food to make. I don't think breakfast-wise. Makes me wonder what's stuck in there making that weird pop noise. Bloop, 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 bloop. I wonder if it's just popping off the back of the pipe. This is actually like, not sure if you can see it where that tree is right here. That's actually like one of those where we drain our water from our street right out. Fresh water pours out of those things, man. It's cool looking driftwood though, huh? I'd love to cut the bottom of it and take the bottom part with the roots. It'd be real good for it, like a pond. It'd be neat. Culvert, there you go. That's the one I was looking for. Bye, Cindy. Have a good day. Oh, you're not, Lindy. Leaving? Jean's leaving. Okay, see you later, Jean. Yo, hook is up. Francisco. Welcome in, buddy. Welcome in. Pretty sure this is all bait right here. I'm casting into and getting ready to drive through. There's a possibility something's waiting for him to make a mistake. That culvert's gurgling. Look, 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 look. Did he finally get his power in? No way. He still doesn't have his yeah, he doesn't even have his, see those right there at the end are his lifts for his boats. He's got 2 lifts. What a beautiful lift. But they're not working. They're all stretched out still. He built this earlier during the year. I'm surprised it's not completely finished. Super weird that it's not. He finished this months ago. Surprised it's not complete. Minnesota, hooked on adventure. Welcome in. See you later, Brantley. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate it. Actually coming back because I remember you had that the fish and elk name. Welcome back. No, I don't. I got a baseball hat, see? My baseball hat. Actually, it's an NLBN hat. Here, I'll show you. I love the hat. It's a 7-panel Richardson. I really love it, and they're really nice. The only problem is some reason, I don't know if it's because of the material or what, but it makes me sweat real bad. So I only get a few uses out of it before I have to go soak it and get rid of the smell. Big old mullet. God, this is getting so good. Dirty. This is getting great, man. So much mullet in here. It's about to get real good. No raiding hat today. Seeking my shadowlands. Hooked. Alright. Yeah, buddy, you ain't kidding. Dirty, it's gonna get good, man. I just had this feeling I'm actually gonna see some good fish this year. I'm really hoping it is true, though. It'd be nice to put some real big boys on here this year. I've gotten some pretty good ones in, but I'm not on live, man. I mean, I've caught some. There's a big fish. Oh my God, that's a big fish. I threw it right in his mouth. Oh, he broke me off. That was a big fish, guys. Yeah, he broke me. Yeah, he broke my knot. Frustrations are real. That was a big fish. Well, I threw it right in his mouth. God, you're freaking kidding me, man. Shite! Shite! That was really nice fish, too. I got to feel about a good 10 seconds of pull on it. That's about it. It's just feeling like it's just kind of the way it's supposed to be today. I don't know. I guess everybody can have a poop day from time to time, and today's my day. Oh, well. Let's see. What do I have rigged up here? Oh, look at that. Another Old Faithful. Well, that sucks, man. That was a nice fish. Oh, well, guess it's going to be that day today, huh? You thought you were going to see a fish today? Ha! Nope, not with me. Not today. Just going to watch me suck it up. In the pocket, on the wrist. Yeah, that was a big fish because it broke 30 pounds like it was nothing into the piling. Oh, well. The frustrations are real. Well, he won't bite again, but maybe there's something else over here. Put the strippings, the cuttings, all that, put them in my pocket. I usually find them again when I go do wash, and then they're all in my friggin' clothes. I can almost taste it. Dang it, he was in there, that's for sure. Dang it. Worst part, there's not even barnacles on this dock yet. So when he broke me because he was big. Sucker. Fish farts. No manatees yet today, Francisco. I haven't seen one yet today. Happens every time on the way out. He hooks up. You're not joking. That's exactly what happens. I hook up right on the way out, and it's usually a big fish. And a lot of times I land it, but apparently not today. That was a nice fish too, man. Man, that's ridiculous. Yeah, Dirty, you notice that? That happens a lot, doesn't it? I'm like, all right, man, last dock, and then I'll get out of here, and then bam, big fish. And then I'm like, maybe a little longer. Son of a gun. You can almost taste it. Hours and hours. Oh, that's gonna suck trying to get that one back. Huh. Well, at least I know they were there. I may not be hooking them, but at least where I'm actually fishing is where the fish are. So at least you're seeing that. I'm not hooking them and showing you what is in there, but you see the tactics that I'm using. I work the edges, I work docks, I work them back and forth, and then I usually turn around and work them back the same exact way, just the opposite direction. But they work. These are tactics that work everywhere. At least for my saltwater, I imagine this works for bass too. I don't know. I don't do a lot of that, like I said. What happened there? I must have ran into something. It felt kind of weird. Yeah, he was stiff, man. That fish in there was big. Choctaw, welcome back. We're having another day of losing fish left and right. I just had one break me. He was actually a pretty good sized fish though. I'm not sure what it was. Didn't have a problem breaking me though. 30-pound test. Smashed it on one of the dock pilings. The end of that. End of that one. Just saw something on the next dock over. Maybe I'll make it to that one next. Time I got left. Oh, I got left in batteries. Nah, I won't be making it to there. Won't be making it there, guys. You can almost taste it. Oh, no. Like I said, these tactics do work, though. Yep, you're wrong. You're not wrong. Yeah, I figured it probably was dirty. It's been a long time since I bass fished, to be honest. I thought about actually going ahead and doing some of it. Coming down towards you to get me into some peacock bass, man. I've never caught one. Maybe that's something we can get together and try. I've never done it, man. I don't know how do you even go about it. I imagine it's just the same as what I'm doing here. That's just me imagining it. I don't know if that is the truth. This water is getting so friggin' clear, it's crazy. I'm almost tempted to go back home to get the Hawaiian sling, man. If I could see them underwater, I'll just stab a bunch of them and bring them home. Is that a fish, man? That's a huge... I don't want to scare it if it is, but it's a really big shadow. I don't think it is. No, I would have hit it. Big dark shadows are good things to aim for. Sometimes they turn out to be rocks and you lose gear, but sometimes they're giant fish just chilling. I guess it's really what you're willing to lose. Or you could be like me and swim after it if it gets stuck on something. Oh, okay. You guys are talking about the, yeah, I've never caught one, so I'm really excited. The peacock bass, they always looked like they fight really hard when I watch guys catch them down south. Like, dang, that looks like so much fun. All right, well, there ain't nothing right here. Let's see if we can toss this straight down that. You know what I should have done now that of course it's hindsight, but I should have opened my bail when that big boy hit, but I was trying to yank him out of there. That was my fault. I should have actually opened my bail and let him run and just chased after him. Oh well, hindsight's always 20/20. Hindsight's always 20/20, right? The other thing you guys want to pay attention to when you're fishing these types of waters is where the shadow is. You see the shadows on this side of the thing, you don't want to fish that side. You want to fish this side, you want to fish near this dark spot. You want to fish not here. You could fish here as close as you can get to that dark spot because that's where they're going to be hanging. They hang in that dark spot. This is all bait right here. Look at all that. Jeez, look at all that bait. Well, that's always positive when there's that much bait in the water. Oh, that's right on the edge, dude. That's perfect. If there's something in here, there's going to be a good chance he's going to eat. Well, there wasn't anything there, so he didn't eat. We ain't got much time left, guys. I'm going to have to get off soon. Choctaw, I'm in Florida. I am fishing in Florida. I'm on the east coast of Florida, and I am in the Indian River in Brevard County. For some reason today, this water is incredibly clear. Incredibly clear. Alrighty, let's turn around. Let's head back. This water's so clear right now. It's crazy clear. Yeah. I feel like if I really want to eat one of those sheephead, I might go get that. Might go get the Hawaiian sling and go and shoot them while they're in the water. Or a lot of like, okay. Sarah, I'm in Florida. I'm on the east coast of Florida. Oh, sorry to hear, Jay Flowers. I got none. No trouser snake except for the one I brought with me. Just the one I brought with me, and I didn't catch it. I came with it. Maybe we'll go back to the edge now, and maybe something came in behind us. You never know. Is my name Andrew? Fish whistle? Not today. I didn't bring one. No fish whistle. I'm so glad somebody else calls them fish whistles. Didn't bring the fish whistle. I always called them fish whistles. As soon as you light one, you got to throw it out. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. All right, guys. Let's see, what do I got for battery length? I'll give you a couple more percent since I'm home. Since I'm home, I'll give you a little bit more percentage. Like I said, I didn't even really think I was going to be doing this, so I didn't actually plan on doing any lives. I didn't even pay attention to what my battery length was even at. But I got almost 2 hours in, actually. That's not too bad. You don't have Instagram? Dirty? That's how I talk to Jay. Jay talks to me through the Insta. Hopefully something rolled in behind me. Somebody could pull something off one of these little bushes or something down here. There's no telling. They could have easily done that. I've had it happen before. Oh, okay, so you do have one. All right, cool. I'll have to look you up, Dirty. Is it the same breakdown and everything? The Dirty 56? I'm not sure if you can actually find mine with my name, Happy Hooker. It's actually under my real name, which is Philip Ridout. It used to be Happy Hooker. For some reason, though, they tied my Facebook account and my Instagram account together, and they made it whatever the one was, the other one was. I don't know. It did some weird stuff. I wouldn't mind having a nice fish bite right now. That sucks. I've had so many crappy ones. 56 ace. Is that your nickname, Dirty, other than Dirty? Ace? Where'd you get the ace from? That's what I changed my chat GPT's name to, is Ace. So I push a button, I'm like, hey, Ace. He answers. Fat Cat, what is going on, bro? How are you? Oh, it's 561. Ah, gotcha. Alrighty. Oh, that's what I see. You got dirty 561 for the ace. Perfect. Oh, okay. I like to play on that. Are you a gambler? I don't gamble. I feel like every time I gamble, I lose. And every time I don't actually gamble any money on it, it seems like I win. So it must be telling me not to gamble. Damn, sorry to hear that, Fat Cat. Hope you feel better, buddy. That's probably his, that's not your area code, is it? Dirty, I'd have to look. I like how that whole side is empty. I might be able to skip up in there pretty good now. Yeah, that side's looking real juicy. Looking like a juicy side to skip into. Ooh, I like it. From this angle, it's got a nice skip ability. Let's see if we can't pull something out from underneath of it. I actually did it. I just got to find out. Actually, I was gonna send you a text to ask you if I have to go into. Do I have to go into Nightbot every time to turn Nightbot on, or does it automatically show up? Because I didn't see it in here, so I figured I must have did it wrong. Do I have to go on that website and actually sign in for the bot to come in, Nightbot? Okay, I don't see him in here, so I have to figure out how to do that then. I don't see Nightbot in here at all. I guess I gotta work on it. There's probably all kinds of stuff I have to still do. But I have started on it. It's a lot more in depth than I thought. That's like programming, man. I thought it was pretty cool. Yeah, I guess I'll have to figure it out, Fat Cat. I'll have to figure this out. All right, so Nightbot goes on all the time. For some reason, it's not on right now. So I'll have to figure that out when I go home. I'll play with that on the computer. You think I could skip it up under there? There's a lot of stuff in the way. Let's see. Oh yeah, perfect. Right down the center. Oh, right into the branch is what I did. I tried to go to the right, but I skipped it to the left. Just try to come in here without disturbing everything else under it. I do have Facebook. Okay. All right, Fat Cat. Definitely. I do have it. It's my full name. It's Philip Ridout. 2 L's for Philip, Ridout for last name. Let's skip out of there. Let's see if we could skip it in there. Ooh, that's a big opening. We can. Ding, ding. There we are. We're in there. Skip it again. That's too deep. That went into the trees. Oh, no, I got it out. It's just a Maravel. It's like about a 140 bucks or so. It's like 140 Shimano. It's a Maravel. Here, I'll show you. It's the Maravel by Shimano. It's the 5000 series. It's the C5000 XG series. Not too bad. I kind of like it. It's a good little reel. It's one of the cheaper reels. There he is. I got him. Yes, pinned. Yes. I knew you were in there. Yes. No. Oh my God, I'm ready to punch it. Jesus, man. And I set that hook too. I set the hell out of that hook, but he jumped. Not much I can do about that. Okay. Today's just a day of looking at him and not touching him, I guess. Oh my God, guys, that is craziness. Smoked it too. Oh well. Nice little snook. Oh my God, today, dude. Such a loser today. Loser! Such a loser today. I can't keep a stinking fish on. Oh my God. I guess, Fat Cat. Oh, it does happen, Tommy. I'm just an idiot today, man. Yeah, at least Francesco sees it. You're right. I am ready to go medieval on this stuff. Like, come on, man. What in the world am I doing wrong? I'm hooking him. I'm even fighting him. He jumped out of the water. There wasn't much I could do about that. He came out of the water. He's pretty, though. Oh, well. We at least got to look at him. I hope you guys got to see him, too. Yeah, Choctaw, you ain't kidding. Hey, Teets, what's up? How you doing, Stats? I'm busy just screwing everything up today. I'm being a loser. Can't catch a stinking fish. I hook them. I can't keep them on today. Oh, well, it happens. It's one of those kind of days for me, Stats. It's one of those. Oh, I will never forget about that. It made me embarrassed. Has been a long time since I've been embarrassed. I was like, oh my God, I just called a woman I don't know teats. Yeah, I was embarrassed that day. I told my wife, I was like, I can't believe I just did that. She just laughed at me. Well, you're an idiot. Agreed. It's an actual full agreement. It's actually pretty high tide right now, and the tide's coming in because you can see the water's on the backside making all the movement. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah, real? $5 banger. How you're a winner. Now you're a winner. Thank you, sir. Very much appreciated that. Thank you, sir. Yeah, that's the first time in a long time I've been actually embarrassed. It definitely embarrassed me. Man, that was freaking awesome, dude. Thank you so much. Now you're a winner. Leave it alone. True story, Choctaw. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that at all, Stats. That's exactly how that would be. Old day, oh yeah, that's a guarantee. Teats. Oh, that's too funny. Yeah, it takes a lot for me to get embarrassed. That was actually, I embarrassed myself that day. Yeah, that was funny. Oh, I thought that was going to keep on skipping. That would have been a good skip if it went all the way. Oh, no, it wasn't. But there's a branch underneath of it. I would have got stuck. I certainly am getting better with this skipping thing, huh? I could pretty much put it where I want it. You're welcome. Yeah, that was funny. Good old military, man. I've had some good days in the military, man. Any of the bad days I had in the military usually were brought on by me, except, of course, when I almost drowned. I didn't do that on purpose. I almost drowned in fuel, guys. Not much you can do about that. What you'll learn from me is that you can't swim in fuel. And I really mean that. You can't. It's impossible. There's no buoyancy to it. You'll be at the bottom. Oh, I missed him again. Breathe through it, dude. Breathe through it. I need a punching bag. That's what I need. I need to get a punching bag at the house so I can beat the hell out of that thing today. I have seen 2 of the fish that I've hooked and not even touched one of them. That's enough to drive you crazy. Oh, thank you very much, Real. Yeah, my wife and I both are actually getting ready to do some more of that. We'll probably video record it as well, but we like to do it, and we wanted to make it a habit. In fact, I was thinking about calling up Sebastian Inlet, talking to them and seeing if we could actually get like a real full day, set up and actually advertised and everything else, and see how many people we can get to the inlet to actually do like a full inlet cleanup. Even in the surrounding areas and whatnot. And if I can get it started by myself in the beginning, then maybe later down the line, we can start getting other cities involved and do it all on the same day. You know, that would be really cool. I feel like that'd be a lot to set up, but it would totally be worth it. I got to time this next skip well. Let's see, is there going to be a roller right here? Yeah, let's see, do I have it? 1, 2, 3, skip. Perfect. I had to wait for that water to be low enough to skip underneath. I had to catch one of the rollers. And throw it. Here it is. Timing, timing, timing. A lot of it's all about timing. Yes, we don't do that. What happened? What was he doing, Andrew? If I report, support will ban. Pinching the bag from the store. Andrew, you're not well. Oh no, what happened? Jesus, dude, that's an extreme amount. That's a very hardcore deal, dude. Thanks, guys. Yeah, don't, that was, whoa, that was a bit much. No, it's okay. They can be, back and I released them tonight anyway. I don't keep anybody banned for good. Everybody has a bad day. That guy is a very big religious zealot. To me, I mean, geez, man, that's crazy talk. That's just a religious zealot, that's all. Hey, he's more welcome to have his own opinion. That's totally fine. That's not a problem. If that's the way he feels, he don't have to post that. That's a little bit rough. We do have kids in here, dude. There are kids in my channel, buddy. I feel like today was just a day to put holes in lips of all the fish that I've hooked. It's just a piercing appointment. I don't even have that thing really tight, do I? All right, now it's way loose. Well, now if something eats it, it'll run. Yeah, I guess so, real. No, Teats has no mod powers. That's a true story there, J-Fish. That's why I've got the good ones, man. I do. I feel like I have really good mods. They're very, understanding. The ones that I kept. And it wasn't anything against anybody that lost it. Trust me, it wasn't anything against you at all. I just got to the point where I had too many and I needed to slim it down. That was it. That's the only reason I got rid of a bunch of them. Aside from that, I am putting Nightbot in and I'm going to try to set it up so that Nightbot can put everybody's page out. I want to set it up so that if you put in something, not stats or something like that, I'm not sure exactly what, I'll put something in there and it'll actually call your videos out or your page out so everybody can follow you as well. I was keeping everybody as moderators for that reason, so everybody can find one another. But now that I found Nightbot, and he'll actually do a shout out. He'll shout out your page. So I just got to set that up. Fat Cat's going to help me with this, man. Fat Cat's got that system set down, man. It looks cool on his page. But I don't really want him to be a moderator. I just kind of want him to be a tool, more or less. I don't want him to be a moderator. He'll be AI, and he'll just kick a lot of people out for all kinds of stuff. So I took away a lot of his powers. I neutered him right off rip. But he's not in here, so I got to figure out what I did wrong. Ahmad, welcome in, welcome in. No manatee yet. If you know, I'd appreciate it. What do you mean? I accidentally blocked Nightbot and can't unblock and find out how. Yeah, you can unblock your Nightbot. You can unblock Nightbot by going back into your, I believe it's where I found mine, where I found them all blocked, and mine was in the community section of your studios. I found all the block guys in the community section, I think, in my studios. I went to the YouTube studio, and I believe it was in there. Oh, wow. I don't know, Stats. Definitely Fat Cat's got that down, though, man. He was trying to help me with mine, and he's got it down, like, to the point where he's, like, even does custom commands, dude. I was really impressed, to be honest. Like, damn, this is cool. I'm just not that savvy, man. I feel like I got my 2,000 people by sheer luck, I feel like, to be honest, because I don't feel like I know how to do the best videos. And I don't know how to, like, do the best edits. I'll tell you who's really good at edits. John, Small Water Charters. Dude, I love his videos. I absolutely love his videos. He's great on edits, man. I, like, wish that I could do an edit as well. He does such a good job with his edits. He really does. I don't know if he's still in here, but if he is, I'll tell you what, he does really good edits. He also catches a ton of fish, which also helps, but his edits are phenomenal, man. I really like his edits. Uh-oh. Fat Cat's gonna want to start charging. He's like, all right, I'm the guru, the Nightbot guru. So the thing is that Fat Cat will help everybody with there, but you have to actually go to his page and you have to join his group. If you want help from Nightbot, you've got to subscribe to Nightbot. You got to subscribe to Fat Cat. And he'll be willing to help you. He has a cool channel too, guys. He catches some pretty good fish. In order for Fat Cat to help you with that, you got to actually go into his program and actually subscribe. That's what you should be saying, Fat Cat. I'll help you, but you got to subscribe. Oh, gotcha. You said fishing things makes Nightbot her slave. Is she really good with it too? I seen it in there, and